Have you seen those new videos of the new age military weapons?
The new age military weapons?
The lasers. So, like, warships now, obviously the United States being at the forefront of military spending, have these basically cannons that shoot invisible, like there's videos, a ton of videos about it. It's open knowledge. Invisible lasers, and it costs pennies, literal pennies, each shot, as opposed to missiles and stuff. But it can literally just rip apart a plane in the air. It's a laser. They have lasers now,
And it can just go.
Yeah, they just shoot. Boof.
Well, the best part about that is it's green. It'll help with climate.
That's true.
Yeah, I like that.
But there is actually speculation that that's what caused the fires in Hawaii that one time too. Though.
Testing with the lasers. Yeah,
that's a theory on the internet.
So. I'll add a theory to that. I think that was used for the assassination of JFK.
Probably.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones that have it either. I think there was just a story in Great Britain that they now have one for their fleet. So we're just having laser wars.
Juice!
Yeah, we'll go back to our stupid Rex of Corbin.
I'm Rick.
And follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juice content. Thanks for reaching. Follow us to the account, subscribe, like button. It's basically that's way. It's actual missiles are going to be obsolete here in the next few years. Like
Hope so.
The not for like because we're not fighting. It's because it's just going to be cheaper and more efficient to have lasers on your aircraft.
One of the many reasons why the extraterrestrial and interdimensional beings look at us and say, "Yeah, we'd really rather not know you guys."
Or they just don't know we're here because the universe is absolutely massive.
No, they know we're here.
Today we got a
What do we got?
a song.
We have a song.
Mm-hmm. This is a song called Oru Raathri Koodi.
Okay, I believe you.
Call that?
Yeah. Oru Raathri Koodi. Yep, I agree with you.
The movie is called Summer in Bethlehem. A cute video about Jesus and his...
Summer in Bethlehem. Okay.
Singers are K. Yasudas and K.S. Chitra.
All right.
So you know the singing is going to be awful.
And how old's the film? What's it from?
98.
Oh. All right.
It's with Mohanlal. Mohanlal. Yeah, it's with Mohanlal. So here we go. her voice sounds like she could be a teenager.
Yeah.
But I know she's not. She was probably like 50 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Really beautiful.
She said, and then the Yasuda.
And effortless. There's so many things done vocally that are really, really difficult, and they just make it sound like they're, just make it sound so easy. What year was this?
98. $60.
So she was 32.
Okay. So she wasn't that old.
No.
But still.
Yeah.
Like her voice it sounds like a little baby.
Yeah.
And so sweet and so fluttery.
Yeah.
She's an incredible voice. And then Yasuda has one of the most classic sounding voices I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And I still remember the first time we saw him. It was on stage. And it might not be the first time we heard him.
Right.
But the first time I saw him and then I really recognized who he was as a singer. He was on stage, but he was really old, really white beard. I still remember to this day. But just like SPB, but in a different way.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's one of the most recognizable voices to me now. I'm like, I think I can. I say that. Probably would fail.
I think there's been times where I have mistaken one for the other, SPB versus Yasuda.
The way I think I have it is that, and it's probably not. I think he has like a draw, kind of like if you're in the South, you have a Southern draw. Not that he has a Southern draw. It just his singing almost seems more elongated than SPB's.
Yeah,
That's
a good description
to my ear. Maybe it's
That's
just
a good description.
Maybe it's just Malayalam.
It could be
because swirly twirly and it just sounds like gibberish to my American dumb ears.
No, I would give that a good like flat and elongated versus rounded and a bit. Yeah, that's a good description. Elongated.
I like them.
Yeah,
I like them a lot.
I do too.
We need to go to another Mohanla. I know we're going on our Mammootty binge.
Yeah. But we know there's another Malayalam actor out there.
Only one.
Who's
other.
a legend. Just
only
one
other.
Just one.
There's no other good Malayalam actor.
No.
That is no.
No, I think that's what Rajamouli said recently. There's no good actors coming out of Malayalam.
Yeah, I think that's what he said specifically.
It's a joke. He said the opposite. Don't get upset.
Where was it? It was this because we asked how many films had Mammootty and Mohanlal done together.
Oh, did somebody answer?
Oh yeah, both movies have acted in 400 films, 50 films together.
Oh my word!
It's not a big number. It is a big number. Most people don't do 5 films together.
Yeah, think about how many films Kajol and Shah Rukh Khan have done together, and then look at that number.
Mammootty even acted as the father of Mohanlal in Padiotham. A classic film. Heroes together. Nope. Acted together in the 80s, early in the career.
Got it.
I think it'd be cool. Like, what's a film now that they would fit in their current ages? Like,
You know what you could do? You could do an Indian version of a film called The Sunshine Boys. It starred George Burns and oh, good grief.
they could do Secondhand Lions. Who was that? That was that Robert Redford and not Redford.
Walter Matthau. That's who it was.
Just 2 old guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
do a Walk in the Woods.
How many films have Michael Caine and Morgan Freeman done together? Maybe 10.
I don't know.
50 is not a big number. Shut up. I'm guessing like 10.
At least 6.
No fewer than 6 movies. It's a finite number that they've been in. So why would you say no fewer?
Yeah.
Just say 6
or more. Why can't we just know the exact number?
Yeah, all the information's there. That's dumb. And these are actors that have been around for a long time, both Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine. So 50 is a ridiculous number.
Yeah, it's insane.
Most people don't do 50 films.
I can't think of anybody in Hollywood that's done 50 films together.
I think Tim and Johnny, so Tim and Helena as well, 9 maybe?
Yeah, I can't.
And that's a lot.
You'd probably have to go back to the days of the silent era. I'm sure, Laurel and Hardy, but I'm talking about the current cinematic age from, say, the 1950s on. How many did Bob Hope and Bing Crosby do together?
So it looks like classic Hollywood
How many road movies did they do?
Classic Hollywood comedians Bud Abbott and Louis Costello shared the highest number of movies together, a total of 36.
But they come out of that era.
Yeah, but still, the internet, obviously they're only taking into account Hollywood, obviously.
Yeah.
Because 50 blows 36 out of the water. And I don't even know if that's the most in India.
They only did 7, Bing Crosby and Bob Hope. What American actors have done? It was Abbott and Costello?
Bob Abbott and Costello. Yeah, Abbott and Costello, Sandler and Rob Schneider have done 18.
That's a lot of films.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have only been in 9. Depp and Helena have only been in 7. De Niro and Pesci, 6.
Yeah, no one's coming close to 50.
No. What? And
you know who would? You know who would? If you looked at other people in the film than actors, crew, cinematographers, how many films have Spielberg Spielberg in particular, Spielberg and John Williams done together?
4, maybe.
So that when you get, it's the acting category that's nobody's done that many. I can't believe they had Abbott and Costello on there. How could they not have Laurel and Hardy? I guess because they wouldn't consider them to have feature-length films. Their films were short. Abbott and Costello did full-length movies.
Come on. It's hard to find. But what Indian actor? Obviously, anything on the internet is usually going to be Hollywood only.
Yeah,
sadly.
Unfortunately. When you look up, if I look up the greatest horror films on earth, it's nothing but Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, the other film industries in the world don't have horror films?
So, like, if you who has produced the most songs?
Or it's just going to be Hollywood.
Sang the most songs. It's like, oh, so-and-so has done 200.
Right.
When, like, Lada has done, I think somebody said 40,000 songs or something.
Yeah. No, it's absurd.
Which is still an absurd number.
Yeah.
And so that's just what it is. Anyways, let us know what the next Mohanlal film should be and songs that we can listen to down below.
Juice!